where I left off this morning earlier. And oh, look at that. It's only been a few hours. Yeah, I got some sleep after doing some editing and uploaded my video. But, you know, we're not going to worry about that. We're going to worry about definitions. So, of course, we're going to continue back on to the letter A. Alright. So this one has two subcategories, and I'm just going to combine them because there's no reason to keep A going by itself, by its own lonesome. So there's two definitions when it comes to this one. So we're going to do A again, and this one goes on to saying prefix or prefix. Oh, let's zoom in a little more there because it's a little hard to see. There we go. Okay. A prefix meaning, quote, not or without. And then they have a colon here with bold atypical. Format. Wrap. There we go. And the other, oh yeah, so this is that's one, because this is we're combining two. And control, and there's two. So a prefix, what's meaning, quote, on, in, or to. This one also has a colon, where this is it's specifying abroad and astern. So, okay, got it. Not with it. So atypical. So like, you know, what something would be considered typical is no longer typical or abnormal or something like that. That's more like what it is. And abroad is like they are across the seas kind of deal. You know what I mean. You guys are smart. I'm assuming most people are knowledgeable when it comes to this stuff, because it's not like we don't have access to the English dictionary. So when it means in the act of or on the way to, it is written with a hyphen. And I'm sure they're giving examples here. Oh wow, these are interesting examples. A fishing and a singing. These are interesting examples. I'm not gonna lie. Alright. So by all rights, we're done with or a or just A by itself. So I hope I don't have to come back to this, because I really don't want to. Alright, so and then I believe it's this one next. Alright, and then as far as Webster's Dictionary, the 1974, right? Yeah, 1974 copyrighted version. Let's see here. Interesting. Okay, so this is different. This is different. It doesn't have the prefix stuff here. There's no mention of the prefix in here whatsoever. File rights, there's technically a third definition. So this is what we're gonna do, because this doesn't have it. Does not exist. And that same thing here does not exist. So I'm trying to, you know, balance this out. And for this one, it's actually it's treated as an abbreviation instead. So abbreviation often cap, which I'm assuming means often capitalized, and there's the first one is acre, the next one is alto, and the last one it mentions is, oh, there's 4. So answer, A for answer, you know, that makes sense. And the last one is for area. So that's interesting that these two already have very conflicting answers. Wrap. We're gonna make sure to wrap that. So bio rights, that's interesting, right, by itself. All right, and then the other Webster dictionary, let's see if it has any more. All right, so this one actually includes the prefix. This one includes a prefix, so it does pref, and then meaning in. That's what it means. So it's doing this version of it, not the atypical, but this version, which is interesting. You'd think that it would include a little more, but because of how small this dictionary is, it doesn't exactly have a lot of room. Like, I think this has like 50 pages or something like that. I could be wrong. And each page has like 4 lines or 3 lines of definitions and everything. And I'll give you a picture of that in this recording too. You'll probably see it pop up for a minute. But it also means that they don't have this definition. Fascinating. All right, and then I think we moved on to, oh yeah, this, I believe it's Oxford that we were doing. Let me just scroll up. Just, yeah, save me some hassle. So this is Oxford. So let's see what Oxford has to say. So, okay, so they have both. So we're going to do this one first for the prefix, even though it's listed, it's listed last. The abbreviation comes first. So this one, it goes, which is interesting. Often it is done like this, and no, before a vowel. Whoops. No. I'm gonna smack my computer. It's really testing my patience. Often a vowel. Prefix. Prefix not. And then without. And then give you an example. Oops. Atheistic. Which I think that's an interesting way to give an example. Oh, so that's version 1. Oh, not 10, 1. Good lord. I'll get my head on this. I'll be able to do this one day without any mess ups, but until then, it's just, bear with me. Okay, another prefix. And this one has 2 subcategories. So we'll do subcategory A. Subcategory A. 2, and then colon, towards, and then colon, and it gives you a side, is the example it gives. And then, whoops, B. Like I said, I'll get this eventually. B. In the, oh no, it has 3. In the process of, they are hunting. That's the example they gave, is hunting. They are hunting. Control. Wait. No. We still got to do C. In a specified state. Ooh. Specified state. And I like this example they give. And I'm sure many of you who are big readers understand what I mean. A flutter. You left my heart aflutter. Alright, and now we can jump down, because this is 3. And this one is like I said, another prefix. And this one also has 2 subcategories. So we're going to do the same as before. And I'm just double checking so that way I'm not completely messing up. And that's correct. So there's only 2 subcategories. So this one is of. And the example they give is anew. He was built of anew. And then B. This one would be utterly. So I'm sure that they're gonna be like astonish, and this one they chose abash. Utterly abashed. Which is interesting. Alright, and then format. Wrap it like a condom. And then as far as the abbreviation that they provided, so from here they do a BBR, and they give off 3 examples. 3 examples. So this one they do ampere, which that's interesting. I haven't heard of ampere before. And they also say it's like including amperes. And then 2, this one is pretty straightforward to answer. And then 3 is interesting. I have to include a special letter. This one actually. Control V. Which this one is including angstrom or angstroms. which I didn't know that. But that's interesting. The more you know, right? So we also gotta color quarter while we have time. So that one's the first one there, and this one is the first one here. And so this one is similar, and so is this one. Well, kind of broad or stern. So without on or in, to or towards, in, process, specify state. On the way to a new dash. Okay, so I would say this one adds. This one adds, actually, because of Flutter to be in a specified state, which this doesn't have it in there. So I would say this adds to it. And then as far as this goes, I want to say this one is also add, because they added to it. Look at that. We got more discrepancies. See, it's not like not horrible discrepancies, but it's interesting to see. All right, and then we gotta go to 2022. So if I were to have to guess, this one's not here for the abbreviations, but this one's there because it's made by the same company, everything like that. So let's take a look. Let's see here. Interesting. Okay, so actually, I'm wrong. The prefix isn't here. I don't see any prefixes at all, but I see abbreviations. That is interesting. So this one is not. That's not there. And as far as abbreviations go, ABB R often cap so this one has absent, acre, oh wait, I messed up. So this, this is the American School. This would be it. So they are similar, but the examples they give, it looks like they added to it because there's 6 examples. So absent, acre, alto, not alro, alto. 4, answer. 5 is R, which is, I didn't think A would be an abbreviation for R. And then 6, area, which I can see that in like math. Well, I gotta seriously set the default to be wrap. Like, honestly. So that's interesting. So I would say this added to it because absent wasn't there either, and neither was R. So yeah, this one added to it. Alright, and then I believe, yeah, we're doing the website, but before I do that, I need to correct the coloration because I'm a goof. I gotta have consistent colors or it's gonna look absolutely crazy, like some psycho did this. Let me just compare my grays. Yep, everything's good. All right. Everything else is good. So, A. So we're looking for the prefix, and we're also looking for abbreviations. So there's 13. So logically speaking, prefixes should be here as well as abbreviations. So preposition. So this, what I would have to assume would be the prefix or / preposition. They don't have the verb. There's abbreviation. There's more prefix. Okay, so this just adds more to it. A symbol too. Argon. Argon is in the what's that? Elemental table? Table of content. No, not table of content. I think it was an elemental table. I think that's what it's called, or a periodic table. I remember stuff. Yeah. Go away. Come on, load. Yeah, it should be AR. AR is for argon, but why would it just be A? That is interesting. Okay, so right here we already see a slight discrepancy, because it shouldn't be just A for argon, because argon's like right there. It's technically AR. So I'm curious why Webster would say argon, the A symbol would be argon. That's interesting. Like I can kind of understand angstrom, because all it's missing is a little circle on the head. But still, I don't know. All right, so it would be preposition. So this definitely adds on to it if we add preposition and everything like that. So, how am I gonna do this? Yeah, we're gonna do this. We'll do this in small steps. And then this one. So I'm not going to do a bunch. I'll just do that. Yeah. Oh, you know what? Here. We got to give Jennifer Senior her due diligence. And then these. There we go. I don't see how that, because here's A right there, but I don't see A in this. I almost feel like that's a really bad example. Or I kinda, okay, I got it. So let's do our due diligence and let's fix sort. Get rid of that. That way it stands out. Because I can see where it's like I sorta, I kinda. Yeah, I talk like that sometimes too. Alright, and then drop down here. definition, and then have. I might have had husbands of 4 now. Wow, that archaic for sure. Archaic for sure. Archaic. Yeah, these examples are much needed for the archaic stuff, man. Good Lord. It's interesting the examples that they use for these definitions. Alright, and then we're not going to get to the abbreviation set. We're going to do this. Prefix. Okay, gotta zoom out a little bit so that way this can be cleaned up a bit. And then this prefix. So we're not going to do all of it. We're just going to do that one. Just because we have so many definitions going on here. Alright, let me make sure I'm doing this right. Asexual without, not, okay. So, not without. Alright, so this is all by itself. So we can do this one like that. And like that. Awesome. And then, am I missing anything else? Noun suffix, silica, alumina, magnesia. I almost don't want to include these, even though, well, combining form. Yeah, I'm not going to include these, but yeah, replacing a carbon, especially in a ring, a za, and then noun suffix with this oxide, silica, alumina, and magnesia, because this is getting really long. Alright, format. You wrap it up. Wrap it up, Buttercup. So this one I would say they did add to it as well, because there's a lot that we just added to it. Again, choosing the wrong yellow. Choose the right one. There we go. And then prefixes, or abbreviations. That's what we're doing. So this one added a lot of abbreviations. There's a ton of them. So, well, there we go. Control C. Control V. And before I get all that, look for more abbreviations. And I'm less inclined to add the Argon abbreviation because of it's technically AR, not just A. And then we'll add this one. Actually, we'll use this one, this definition. All right, so let's clean this up. Let's clean this up. It's amazing what we decide to, make important discussions and everything like that as far as definitions. A lot of editing. I'm seeing this in my future, and I'm not upset about it if it means people could become more informed. And this one will actually make 15. And this will do 16. And this one, 17. Format, wrap. There we go. This one I would say added to it too, because there's a ton that I added. Because I know there's absent in there, but there's not acceleration. I haven't seen acceleration. I've seen acre adult, that's not in there. Alto, I've seen that. The chemistry part, I don't know. A node, what is a node? I'm sure we'll find out later as we delve deeper into the ANs. Answer, yep. Ante, I'm sure we'll get into that later. Again, there's R again, and there's area, Atto, author, ace. I could see like an ace of spades and stuff like that. A D9 and Ampere. So yeah, this website added a ton. Alright, and then we're on to, I believe it's the Oxford website. Yep. Oxford website. Hey. So we're looking for prefixes, anything anything, and we'll even add the after stuff. Oh, excuse me. Alright, so this might be... Okay, this is different, I believe. Because I think all these were there. Yeah, they were all there. But they weren't broken up into subcategories like this one was. So technically, because there wasn't any subcategories, I'm going to give it as wasn't there. And neither were the abbreviations, because I didn't see any abbreviations. Let's fix that gray. There we go. Because that's interesting. That's interesting. All right. Google AI. See more. Let's see here. There's abbreviations. Is there prefix? Not without. Here we go. Suffix. More abbreviations. Yep. These are all there. Yeah, this one is definitely adding to it. Oh wait. This should be under abbreviations. Yeah, we're gonna tackle abbreviations first. Symbol. These are all there. This is being used as a noun, that's another noun, and this one's the only one being used as abbreviation. So we're going to include these. In personal ads, Asian. in personal ads, Asian. What is that? There we go. A level. Yeah, that's right. As far as in designations of U.S. aircraft types, an A-10. Yep. Personal ads. The personal ads still kill me. Asian. That's wild. That is wild. So this for sure added. And then Google AI. Alright, and then we're going to do the prefixes, and we'll include suffixes in this as well, because I'm not making a separate category for this. No. Prefix. Alright, so we're going to do C, B. Forming geographical names. Africa. And then prefix. It's another prefix. Let's see. More suffixes. Good lord. Let's see. There's so many subcategories for this on Google AI. I believe this should be the last one right here. Yeah, that's the last one here. Alright, and let's tidy this up a little. And format, wrap. Ooh, look how long that is. All right, let's break this down. As far as this goes, prefix, that's the same. Stop it. So I want to say this added bunch because we also got a bunch of the background as far as Greek. We got multiple different examples of having it as prefix and suffix. Like prefix, suffix, prefix, suffix, prefix, suffix. And we started with prefix and ended with prefix. And I think a lot of this is added on too. So I would say this added a bunch. Alright, and then Wikipedia. I'm not gonna even bother looking because there was nothing else in your lineup. Oops, wrong one. Yeah, there was nothing else in your lineup, my guy. And I was using the right gray on accident and then changing it over. Yeah, we're gonna fix all this gray. Oh, that's too dark. That's too dark. Alright, make sure all the grays match up. Yep. And this one, and just for the people who are seeing this for the first time, we will go to Wikipedia. And I will show you A. We're just looking up A. Just A by itself. Okay? History of the A. We're not looking for the history of the A. We're looking for definitions. And there's none. Just the one thing. the rest of this is like other languages, other uses, algebra, geometry, Latin alphabet, derived signs, symbols, computing. You shouldn't have to go to multiple different links in order to find the definition. And that's what up here is. The original definition, the only definition. Anything else? I don't count it. So Wikipedia, you're done. Alright, next one. Let's get to an actual, like, I think the next couple bits are abbreviations. No, next one is actually aardvark. Know what an aardvark is? About to find out. Aardvark. Why are you guys a weird yellow? No, that's not it. Why does that look weird? Will it match up when I scroll this way? Yeah, it's just weird because it's like pinkish over here. Okay. Aardvark. So this one, excuse me. Excuse me. This one you need a special, no, we're gonna get rid of that. Don't need it. Don't need it. We actually need a special letter. We need an A. We need this A. Do hard. Because I'm assuming this is how they want you to pronounce it. Oh, wait. And then B aardvark. And this is a noun. It is a burrowing, African animal with large ears and a long snout. And because I believe in being fully educational on this, hold on, let me wrap this really quick. Wrap. Okay, so because I believe in being fully educational, I'll pull up an aardvark. Aardvark. Here we go. This is an aardvark. Give you better pictures of it. Yeah. Long ears and a long snout. Large ears and long snout, yeah. So now you know what an aardvark looks like. Kind of ugly looking creatures, aren't they? I need appearance. Anything interesting? Are they in danger out of curiosity? Least concern. Least. There's no concern that this species will die out anytime soon. They're fine. They don't need human help. Alright, so now you know what an aardvark is. Alright, we're gonna scroll in just a little bit just to make this little better. There we go. Alright, so we got aardvark. And then we're gonna go over here. Interesting. Okay. So this dictionary has aardvark too. But there are 1, 2, 3, 4 words above it. So we're going to include these along the way. And you thought we were done with A. No. You failed to realize we have the double A. And you thought that was bad? How about triple A? And then there's A and M. You gotta include A and M. And then there's A and R. Alright, we're gonna go through all of these. So these 4 don't exist. They don't exist. So this one we're gonna be originating. These 4 originating. Okay. So AAA or double A, my bad, double A. It's an abbreviation with 3 abbreviations. First one is Alcoholics Anonymous. My bad. I almost didn't do that. Can I spell anonymous right? Anonymous. I have it right in front of me. This is really telling about my ability to read. Anti-aircraft. Is that how it's spelled? Wow. Anti-aircraft. I did not know. And the last one is Associate in Arts. So I'm assuming like, an art degree or something like that. Crap. AAA is also a abbreviation which includes American Automobile Association, because automobiles, like manufacturers, definitely need associations. Okay, AMR or A&M, also an abbreviation, which includes agricultural and mechanical. And then A&R is a lot of abbreviations is what I'm noticing. Abbreviation. And this one includes artist and repertory. These guys, they don't have it. Abbreviations don't count in their dictionary. Oh yeah. Wait, no. My bad. Reset. I forgot. This is for Aardvark. They should have Aardvark, right? So for Aardvark, Ard. Slash. Oh my gosh. And this one is going to be a noun, like before. OBS. Interesting. I'm assuming it's saying observe Africans. I'm assuming featuring Afrikaans. AARD. Earth. Plus. Oh, it's giving you like the subgrouping or something like that. Aardvark, which is got it. Earth pig. Earth pig. That's awesome. So I'm assuming this is in the language where Aardvark came from, where it's like, yeah, this is the African language. I'm assuming. I can't be sure. We'd have to look that up. And it breaks it down to even more further, being like a large burrowing ant eating African mammal. That's how they break it down. So with this additional Africans, like, you know, Aardvark and everything like that, I would say this did add to it, but only a little bit. But I'm gonna give it that add to it because it's only fair. Before I continue, gotta do this real quick. Alright, and then up next is it Baby Dictionary? Yep, it's Baby Dictionary. Alright, so it doesn't look like these are there, so we're gonna gray that out. Oh, that's too dark. There we go. But they do have Aardvark. Very straightforward, guys. Noun. Anteater. That is all they said. Anteater. Alright, this one we'll just give them, yeah, it's the same thing. Wait. Yeah. The blue's that blue? Yeah, they always. I'm just blind. Alright, so yeah, that's all they have. This one was Oxford Dictionary. Oxford. Alright, let's see if they have AA, AAA, AM, and AR along with Aardvark. I would assume they have Aardvark, but the others, they could be different. Who knows? Alright. They do have interesting. So they're gonna do this one better. They're gonna add another row. And this one is just A. Just the capital letter A. And technically, it's A1 and A2, technically speaking. So this one definitely doesn't exist. So they have originated this one. Oops. Slightly darker. Okay. Now A1 and A2. So the first one, we'll do A1 with 1. And that one goes to an adjective, which is informal, which means excellent. So hold on, I'm going to do colon, excellent. And the other part is A2 level, technically speaking. So I'm going to add level. And I'm going to add that. So this one is a noun, which is in the UK except Scotland. I don't know what's wrong with Scotland. How come they don't have this? An exam representing the second part of an A level qualification. Now I'm curious. I'm curious. We'll get to the abbreviation on Aardvark in just a second. But hold on, let me format. Wrap that up. So A2 level UK. Curious. Education system. Okay, so I'm going to guess this is like SATs and CAT stores. That's what I'm going to assume. Because they're talking about universities and educational stuff. Alright, got it. Hey, now we know. Now, as far as AA, they don't have anti-aircraft, but excuse me, they also agree it's an abbreviation, and there's only 2. Alcohol, Anonymous, and the other one is Automobile Association. That is all they have. So this one we'll say is similar. Now they don't have AAA. How's that? You don't have AAA? Okay. Or AMR, A&M, or AR. They don't have those either. But they do have Aardvark. And this is how it looks in theirs. So Aardvark is how it looks
An African mammal with a total tubular man, a tubular snout, and a long tongue. What that tongue do though? And then it's saying origin, South Af. Well, how about I not spell South so weird? South African Dutch Earth pig. And that's what they have. Format. Wrap. So this one I would say would be a similar, because it doesn't really add much. I actually, you know what? I gave this one the Afrikaans earth-eating pig and everything like that. This added Dutch to the South African Dutch, and they added tubular. So I want to say it's a combination of both of them, which I'm gonna just say they did add to it. They did add to it. Oh my gosh. And then I believe we are on to the 2022. So let's see if they have any of these. All right, so they don't have this one. That doesn't exist. They do have AA, AAA, A and R, or A and M, and R. Oh my gosh. And they're gonna add another one. Oh my gosh. And this one is below. This one is AAPI. That is wild. Alright, so let me just compare to what they have. Alcoholics Anonymous, yep. Aircraft, anti-aircraft, yep. Associate in Arts, yep, that's correct. Abbreviation. American Automobile Association, yep. A&M is agricultural and mechanical, yep. Artistic and repertory, yep. So this one is missed. So this one will just say, whoop, wrong one. Why is that? Yeah, there we go. So this one is the origin. Holy cow. So many origins. Look at this. In just this area alone, there's so many origins. Alright, and then this one is also an abbreviation. So, abbreviation. And this one is for Asian America or Asian Americans, right? It's Asian American, right? What's the page? Asian American and Pacific Islander. That's what it stands for. And as far as aardvark goes, I'm pretty sure it's word for word the same, but you know, you never know. You never know. Let's see here. Aardvark, that's the same. Noun, OBS, Afrikaans, earthquake, a large burrowing African. Wait. A large burrowing African mammal that eats ants and termites with its long sticky tongue. Okay, so this one added to it. Okay, so we're gonna save my typing because that's all the same. Large burrowing, there we go. So that's all the same, but the rest is not. Large burrowing African mammal that feeds on ants and termites with its long, sticky tongue. I love how they had to like be very specific. What the heck an aardvark is. So this one specified as well. So this one I would give added to it. No, that one. So that added to it. Okay. Holy cow, that's... Oops. I'm not gonna lie. That's a little chaotic to look at. Look at that. Alright, so starting with Webster first. Right, Webster first. Let's see what comes with the A1. Okay. Okay, and then we're also doing A2 level. I believe that's what A2 level. Yep. Okay, they don't have it. They do not have A2 level on the Webster Dictionary. So, different, doesn't exist. I'm inclined to say missing half. And this one will do that, like a light pink. Because I know we kind of combined this one, but it's only because they had this, so I wasn't expecting them to have it at all. So we'll just have to see. All right, so AA. AA geology. Abbreviate Anna? AA battery? What is it? Ah! Hey! Alright. We're just gonna include Kendricks for this, because that's way too much. Alright. We'll do the other noun. But Anna, what the? AA is abbreviation for Anna? What is that? I'm now thoroughly convinced that they're smoking up there when they're making these definitions. Because these ones make sense. Administrative assistants, anti-aircraft, acid, associate in arts, authors, and oh my gosh. There's just so many. There we go. Format. Because of how much I'm doing on this, I'm going to probably wrap it up after I get through this, but because as you saw, my computer is like struggling. But yeah, this added a lot. Look at all that. Alright. Alright, Webster Dictionary. Dazzle me. Alright, so they're only doing two. The noun and abbreviation. this one definitely added to it. Alright, so this one, they're sticking with just abbreviations by the looks of it. And they're doing ancient and modern additionally, so they're just stacking all these abbreviations, man. Whoops. I did that wrong. Alright, and then A and R. Interesting. So they're doing the same thing, except for they're adding artists and repertoire or repertoire. All right, and then AAPI. Alright, so this one is pretty much the same. Nothing's changed, even considering that they're the ones they put in here. Oh, Mylantis. And then finally, Aardvark. Oh, look at that. They gave you an illustration of an aardvark. That's adorable. Large brain nocturnal mammal. Okay, they're still adding to it. With extensible tongue, powerful claws, specifically powerful claws. A heavy tail, wow. It feeds especially on termites and ants. Interesting. They just keep building on it. Holy cow! Look, it continues. That's just insanity. Alright. Off to Oxford we go. So I'm gonna start saving things on my PC. What's the first one? A1, A2? Close. It won. Control C. A2 level. Yep. When they were 18 years old, yeah, they were going to college and everything. At least up until 2015, so maybe they no longer require that. But it's still in the definition or in the dictionary and everything. So we gotta include it. We gotta include it. Alright, and so this basically has it's the same thing. Or similar. Well, I want to say it does give you more information. So I'll give 2 adds to it. Alright, and then this one is AA. That's right. A. Control C. V. So this one, I'm going to add 1 and 2. It's similar. It just doesn't look right. Alright, AAA. 1, 2, 3. Okay, a little more abbreviations to this. Specifically in the UK. Alright, and this one is A and M. Does it exist? Interesting. Is it safe to say that A and R don't exist? Oh, it would help if I A and R. Let's give them a fair shot. This does not match. Oops, wrong one. Let's see here. API. Doesn't match for me either. Doesn't exist. And last but not least, Aardvark. Doesn't look like they added on it this time. Yeah, they didn't add on it. Interesting. So this one is similar. Fascinating. Alright, and then this one should be Google AI. Yep, Google AI. Alright, this one is A1 and A2, so we can get rid of that. A1. Music. So it looks like there's a lot of like subtopics, but no specific definition. So I'm not gonna. Yeah, I'm not gonna include all that. A2 level. So I will count this. So they will also get a partial. Because it's missing half. Alright, and then AA, right? AA. So they're not giving me. Oh my gosh. I understand it's abbreviations, but I'm not including all these. So I'm going to, you know what? Not specific enough. Yeah, not specific. Let's just do not specific. And then let's do super light yellow for that. Because if somebody's looking for something specific and they just type in that in and they get all those links, it's just, you're not getting a definition. The other ones gave a definition. Again, not specific enough. Alright, and then this one is A&M. specific. Oh my gosh. A and R. Alright, here we go. See, right there. It needs to bring up something. And so because this is the first time they expanded on something like that. So format. Look at yellow. Be nice to have all my color coordination like in one spot. Alright, and this one is AAPI. Yeah, again, not specific. Oh, interesting. Is the only living member of the genus this family and the order of, okay. I'm thinking I'm gonna include all of this. Whoops. Because this includes more of the aardvark. So this one will expand on that a little bit. And we'll give it its needed yellow because it gives a lot of interesting information as far as the definition of an artifact. Alright. Oh, my I'm dumb. There we go. I thought I was supposed to be doing Google AI here. Whoops. A1. Yep, that's it. This one, I would say similar now. Oops. Yeah, we're gonna stick with non-specific enough. All right, and then AAA. It's not specific enough. Oh my gosh. That's Josh is down. Not specific enough. Excuse me. Oh my lord. There we go. And they actually added two this time. it just brought up Wikipedia's definition. So we're gonna just delete that and use another source. That one we're gonna give a dark red. It's like no. You don't get a to skip out on the work. You gotta actually do this work yourself. Alright. That's what we're good. We're good. We're good for the day. Because we got a lot of words in. I mean, look at that. We went nuts. But already, we're already seeing a lot of like discrepancies and differences, especially right here. They didn't even want to give you a proper definition, and Google AI didn't do work. So there you have it. I've shared my knowledge for the day. Hopefully this made you more knowledgeable, and it's interesting to see like how different dictionaries have different things, right? Like, look at all that gray right here. All that gray. And these are things that you wouldn't know about if you didn't have the correct dictionaries. But you might know about them because, you may be part of them, or you don't have the dictionary, but you're aware of their existence. But all the same, some people don't know because they have older dictionaries. So, something to keep your mind open to in the future. Till then, later, my guys.